Nothing cuter, right, than a horseshoe crab with their little face only a mother could love. From everything that I've been told, especially the contacts at the Fish and Wildlife Service, is that there's not much data, especially on the western shore of Chesapeake Bay.
My name is Tracey Stuller. I'm professor of biology with the College of Southern Maryland.
I'm happy to report that this year CSM began participating in the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service's Cooperative Horseshoe Crab Tagging Program.
And we were excited to be a participant and start to get some data for the beaches in Southern Maryland. All the students that have gotten out to do this just love it. I mean, they just have never done anything quite like this.
My name is Chloe. I am here today because I'm very passionate about animal science and conservation, which is the field I really hope to go into someday as an environmental science major.
Their populations are on the decline because they're so important in the ecosystem for the migratory birds. The eggs that they lay are extremely important for them. The birds are hurting because the horseshoe crabs are hurting.
Birds, they'll come in on their migration pathways to stop here to eat. But if we don't have any more horseshoe crab eggs around, then there's going to be less birds.
Tiny little milky green pebbles are the horseshoe crab eggs. And females will come up and they'll lay, between 4,000 up to 10,000 in a clutch of eggs, and they'll lay several times within one season.
See these claws?
Yeah. Females gonna only have those.
Hi, my name is Lydia. I'm majoring in biology. I think it's interesting how when reproducing, the females come up to shore and the males come up behind them, fertilize the eggs while the females are laying them. How they externally fertilize the eggs.
Students are surprised to learn that they can't hurt you. I love seeing students get over their phobia of these animals.
Yeah, she has beautiful coloration.
They're really quite gentle, very easy to handle, and I think they're just excited to see them in person.
I brought Caden, woke him up early so we could come and see these historic, marvelous animals and learn more about them.
They are pretty cool because they've been around for a lot of millions and millions of years. They didn't go extinct like dinosaurs, kind of like their species kept on living.
You have to get a scientific collection permit to be able to do it, and then also apply to be able to get the tags from the Fish and Wildlife Service. We started the project in North Beach because we learned that there was already a dedicated group of volunteers rescuing crabs out of the riprap there. And when we met with the town, they seemed more than willing to partner with us.
We thought it was a great opportunity since people are already getting their hands on the crabs. We just run an interception. We're here, they're rescuing, we're putting a tag on before they put them back in the water.
One of the main things that we're interested in is something called site fidelity. Are the crabs coming back to the same beach year after year and even within the same season to breed? People started hearing about our interest in tagging, and then we were contacted about the funding sources, the Cove Point scholarship money to pay some students to help us.
I did apply for a small internship where I'll also be doing the data part.
Nighttime, high tide, full moon or new moon. You need all of those things to come together, and you've got to have volunteers that are willing to go out at a time. A lot of times that's at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I have to say, I've got some dedicated folks in Southern Maryland because when we've gone out, we've had good participation. It's just been fun to see how much interest there is around these horseshoe crabs.